Hi, my name is Nick Irwin. I'm the European Creative Director for TIGI. The influence for the show really is two or three different things mixed. It was paganism, it brings a kind of slightly dark element to the hair. References were with Jim Morrison, Charles Manson. Okay, so this was one of the tests that we did, so it's got that middle part in, so a bit Janis Joplin meets Jim Morrison. Okay, so take the section, 2 inches, using the thermal hairspray from Your Highness, spray it through so to dampen it but not make it wet. The key is to keep it quite flat on the surface. Then using your 2 fingers, pin curl, and then hold it, secure it and wrap the hair into a little knot or a twist around that pin curl. Secure it with the pins, the little clips. So it flattens down the section, reapply the spray, and then heat it with the irons. To go flat, flatten it to the section so it gives it, so it makes the hair crease as opposed to curl. Be careful, obviously the pins are going to get really hot, so make sure they don't touch the skin. 30 seconds on each section, and that's it. Coming through to the last section, again, working out the hairline using the fingers. Twisting it through, and twist that round, respray it, and then again, just with the clips, just clip it through, and then just reheat it with the irons. So now that we've prepped this first part of the hair, we're going to take it through to makeup. You can see we've taken the pins out, the sections, the heat of the irons, as you can see, has set the hair, so we've got this kind of strong indentation in the hair. Once you take it through, it's about working with a very soft Mason Pearson brush and then holding the root quite firmly, and we're just brushing it right through to the end so that you're getting this kind of, you know, softer texture to the hair that's kind of, you know, quite unkept looking. Okay, so you can see this is a good example. You can see that you've got this really nice indentation from where we've heated it with the irons. And again, it's just going through each section and using this soft brush just to loosen all the spray in the hair. This texture starts to morph into one complete texture from the front, from the roots, right through to the ends. You can see that you get this kind of unkept texture through the hair. So as you can see, when I'm working with that middle part, you know, it's making sure that we've got everything brushed through. You know, the idea is not so it doesn't look, the texture isn't separated, it's almost kind of one kind of texture that has that sort of 70s kind of vibe all the way through. You know, that kind of Jim Morrison thing we talked about. Okay, so there's the finished look. Now using a little bit of the Look Lock hairspray from the Sleep Mystique Catwalk collection, just to give it a little bit of finish, but not, you know, the hair still has to move, so we don't want too much on there. So it gives it that really nice kind of 70s kind of vibe. There you go, that's it.